Welcome to Flow into Consciousness. This week I am here in Ibiza again at my home. It's a mid-January morning or sort of lunchtime, and it's pretty chilly here and there's a bit of a breeze, but you know, we're going to move, we're going to breathe. I've already warmed up in the house, I've done a practice, so I'm ready to share that with you. And also, Happy Chinese New Year to you in Singapore, or anyone in Asia, or anyone who celebrates Chinese New Year on Sunday the 22nd when it comes, the first new moon of the year. So, sharing, I've been very much just flow, get you moving, get you going. I have a 6-part series at the top of my website you can go through and learn a little bit more about the postures and how to develop it. But this week I want to start to practice, at the start of the practice, how to stay strong, stay powerful, especially in the sun salutations. There's a pattern of our breathing that we keep doing, which is kind of unconscious, which we want to try and overcome so that we can stay powerful and strong. And if you have any lower back pain or pelvic pain, trust me, this practice, you practice for 30 minutes doing this, you will feel relief in your body. Now, the core of our being is in the sacrum, in the middle of the pelvis. Okay, this is the core of our being, so we want to learn to move from there. Often what we do in exercise and in yoga is we lock it, we suck the belly in and we lock our core and we try and move everything else around it. What we want to learn to do is how to move from the core. So that it's moving from the core, it's not locking, it's firm, there's an engagement there, but there's not a locking and a forcing, because that will guarantee you start to create pain and all sorts of malfunction movements in the body. So what I want to talk to is just basically, we have the sit bones at the base of our pelvis, we have the pubic bone at the front and the tailbone behind. I call them the 4 angels. This is Richard Freeman, a teacher of mine, who calls them the 4 angels. 2 sit bones at the side, pubic bone in the front, tailbone in the back. And learning how to actually become aware of them is really important. Between these 4 bones, all the attachments is what we call the pelvic floor. You'll hear us talking about that, or yoga calls kind of mula bandha, or the perineum there. Okay, so we activate that by energetically, by, it's like you were stopping to having a pee and there's a little lift. That's kind of how we would kind of activate it in more the energy body, but we can activate it also in the anatomical body. And the way I cue this is very much the tailbone. I talk about lengthening the tailbone down, so don't tuck tailbone, lengthen it down, and also lift the pubic bone up. But it doesn't mean like there's a big movement, it's more of a lengthening and then a gentle lifting. And you'll just feel what that does, it'll switch on the lower abdominals. Not the upper abdominals of the chest, the lower abdominals, which we want to prevent, because we want to prevent this, like you're fanning your feathers. Because this here, you lose all your power in your core. You lose everything, it compresses the joints and causes a lot of pain. And that, unfortunately, is one of the movement patterns that we do. Every time you inhale the breath, this is what happens. Every time you exhale, and that's at a very subtle level. I'm doing it more sort of like more gross level here, like. But in the practice, what we're doing, we bring that same thing into the practice. We're going, and we're breathing deeper, and we actually start to exaggerate it, and we can start to cause a lot of pain there. Okay. So what we want to do is keep the tailbone long and the pubic bone lifted on the inhale and on the exhale. Okay, well, I'm demonstrating here at the start so you can do it and we bring it into the practice. So you want to imagine here, you can see me here, the breath, the inhale breath starts to come in, or so the inhale breath comes up, as you breathe in, it comes up. And then the exhale, beginning of the exhale, it lifts up as well. So imagine there's a kind of rotation here. As you breathe in, it lifts up the front, so pubic bone lift in, and then back down, and then as you exhale, it lifts up the front again. So it's an inhale and an exhale is a full revolution, if you can imagine that. Okay, and what that does is it keeps it engaged. And that's what we call mini Uddiyana bandha in the lower abdominals. Of course, Uddiyana is up through the rib cage, but mini Uddiyana is this lower abdominals here. Mula bandha is like the base of the pelvis. We want to keep that up. And as we move through the practice today, I want you to keep focusing on just lifting. Excellent. So as you breathe in, there is an expansion, the lengthening of the chest. As you exhale, there's more of a closing of the chest as such. But we want to keep lower abdominals on the inhale and the exhale. So it's like, so they'll naturally come on the exhale, but we want to keep them on the inhale as well. Okay, a little bit of information at the start, and let's put it into practice now. Okay, let's go to child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Drop your forehead down and just let the body lengthen out. Yeah, just let the spinal. Now you're already seeing this curve here, the first primary curve. Next, so from there we come up into down dog. So press back. The first part here is just about kind of opening up and lengthening the body. Nice, and then walk the hands back. I'm flowing through it fairly quick today because it's kind of cold out here. You can take more time if you need to. Swing from side to side. Okay, good. I'm just kind of naturally breathing here. I squat down. Good. Now, all of the flow into consciousness videos start the same, exactly the same, so you can start to learn. Within the middle of the videos, there's different sequences, but I always start the same. Okay, so that we don't have to think about it. And it's preparing the body to move. From here, I slide the hands forward into cobra, or I call it lumbering cat, because the hips are off the floor. Just there, I can soften the elbows a little bit. I relax my belly. Relax everything, let it stretch out, let the hip flexor stretch, let the abdomen, lower abdomen, let the back come together. Bend my elbows, pull the head of the shoulders back. Good, and then from there I start to straighten the elbows to draw the shoulder blades down, but keep the head of the shoulders back. Nice, so then I go back with a little bit of mobilization. I tuck my toes, chin in, come forward. Now I'm lifting up through the pubic bone. Good, I go back, keep the pubic bone lifted, not aggressively, it's just more energetically. Come forward again, I'm lifting through the pubic bone, and all the way back again. One more time. Lifting, and then all the way back again. Good. Now tuck my toes, downward dog. Press the legs back. Good, nice. Now I'm going to lift my heels, bend my knees a little bit or a lot, it's up to you. Nice, and then I look forward. Now what happens here, when I look forward, this naturally happens. Because the neck and the lower back are intrinsically, they mimic each other. When I do this, this wants to happen. Okay, but I want to prevent that. So I go here, I'm here, I tuck my tail, or lift my pubic bone, sorry. I look forward, keep that lifting, and then I walk forward. Okay, so I want to lose my lower abdominals. Inhale, good, exhale. Good, inhale, Samasthiti, exhale. Okay, let's flow a little bit. I'm going to break it down as we move so we can start to understand how that moves. Inhale, lift up through the front. Exhale, keep lifting through the front of the body. Inhale, I'm again lifting through there. I step back, high plank. Forward, low plank, drop the knees if you need to. Cobra or up dog, again, I'm lifting up here. If not, I do this. I collapse. I want to lift up, so lower abdominals are open, but the upper body's opening too. And then back to downward facing dog. Okay, nice, take a breath in. Exhale. At the end of the exhale, bend my knees. I don't flick my tailbone up, I tuck. I move the pubic bone up, I look forward without flicking it out. Keep it tucked under, and I come forward. Halfway lift, keep it tucked. Exhale, keep it tucked. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Now as I'm going through these movements, remember I'm lengthening the tailbone down and lifting the pubic bone up, and that's preventing me doing this. Okay? I don't want this, I want down and up, so there's an engagement. It's not so much of a movement, I just want to prevent this and this. I want down and up, stability, okay? Let's float. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. I'm always lifting through the pubic bone. Inhale. Step back, high plank, low plank. I'm lifting my pubic bone. Inhale, lifting my heart, opening my chest too. Back to down dog. Exhale. Beautiful. Good, nice. Nice. Now here I'm going to do the jump forward. Now you don't have to do the jump, but I'm just going to demonstrate how it goes. So you can see me here and you can practice it. I breathe in. I exhale. Okay, and I lift my knees, bend the knees. I sit. I fully exhale and I tuck. I look forward. I'm exhaling fully, and then I inhale to step forward or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. How you float forward and not jump forward. You float forward by finding your core, lifting it up, not sucking the belly in. Don't suck the belly in. Lengthen the tail, lift the pubic bone, and that will engage the more deeper internal muscles and leave the breathing muscles to breathe you, to keep you calm, to regenerate you. Okay, let's go again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms are flat, step or jump back, low plank. Inhale, lift the pubic bone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Always that action. Tailbone long, pubic bone lifts. Take a breath in. Bend the knees, lift the pubic bone, float. Fold. High mountain. Back to neutral. Same thing, okay? This time we're going to bend the knees and do the sun salutation B, so the warrior ones. Okay, so again, I'm inhaling up. Now this is common when we go to, especially when we take the arms up, this happens. Okay? Nice, I didn't mean to do this. No, I'm here. Body can come forward a little bit if it wants to, but I'm not going this, I'm not doing this. There's a neutral pelvis. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, low plank. Notice how I'm going to lift my pubic bone as well to go back. I lift my head. When I lift my head, this wants to happen. The tailbone wants to flick up. Keep it long, lift the pubic bone. So I'm here. Good, I can feel it right in my core when I do that pubic bone lift in. And I can float back with control, okay? Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. I'm going to step my right foot forward. Nice, I'm going to rise up. I want to keep lifting through the pubic bone. Nice, if not, I end up here. I want this, okay? Low plank. Good, I'm still lengthening the tailbone, lifting the pubic bone. Downward facing dog. Left foot comes through. I'm lifting up through here. I'm still lifting up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So moving from my core. Let's float all the way through one whole round here. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Inhale. Samastahiti. Utkatasana. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Right foot. Warrior one. This time warrior two. Nice. So it's a common one in warrior two. This here. Okay. Tailbone down. Pubic bone lifts. Broaden the knees. Nice. Reverse warrior two. Cartwheel through. Low push up. Yeah. Lift the pubic bone. Downward facing dog. Left foot. Warrior one. Vira two. Warrior two. This is common. Maybe it's not quite as bad as that, but it's subtly doing that. Down. Okay. Reverse. Keep lengthening. cartwheel back through. Breathing in the up dog, breathing out to down dog. Great, bring your feet together, right leg high, bend the knee open, pubic bone to belly button, you get this here. Keep moving the pubic bone up and in, you're moving from your core. Again from here, pubic bone lifts first, so move from the core, pubic bone lifts, don't suck the belly in, just lift the pubic bone up, lengthen the tailbone to the back heel, and then all the way up, so it's zipping all the way up, the spine opens, but it's still stable, okay? Go up, reach up, breathe, draw the hips in, nice, warrior two, nice, I'm going to straighten the leg, interlace my hands, breathe in, straddle fold, exhale, arms up and over. If it's too much for the arms, you put the hands on the floor, bring the hands down into Gomutasana. I'm here, you can sit on a block, you can straighten the leg, the lower leg if you needed to. I take a twist, I come back, the left hand comes out, I keep my right sit bone down, lifting the pubic bone, reaching over. Nice, I keep my right hand up, I take my left hand up my back. If I can't reach my fingers, I take a hold of the elbow, head forward, elbow back. I stay there, forward. I keep lifting my pubic bone as I come forward, so I keep my core on all the time. You can release your hands down, squeeze the knees together, you got it. Nice, I come back up, I spin back around. Nice, I take my left hand down and my right hand up. Good, I turn my left foot out a little bit, bend into the right knee, and I reach, I feel that inner thigh there. Fantastic, back to center, switch hands, left hand up, I turn my right foot out, nice, and I bend into my back leg, reach. Good, come back to neutral, halfway lift. I spin to the front, drop the back knee, reach up. Good, I grab my left wrist, reach over. We go moving towards revolved crescent lunge. Good, elbow over the knee, palms together. Always remember you can take the hand to the inside of the foot. If you can get it to the outside, take it to the outside, or you can keep the palms together. I tuck my toes and I reach up. Before I start getting too crazy with the pose, I want to first of all get the pelvis, tailbone towards the back heel, pubic bone lifts up, and then I move from there. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm not trying to lock anything. I'm just activating, bringing energy to that pelvis. Nice. So the flow of energy and information is going in the right direction. Nice. Nice, we're paying off the credit card, not spending more onto it. Nice, all the way back around. Oh yeah, warrior two. Front leg straightens, turn the toes to the side. And then triangle, turn my heel in, foot out, reach forward, soften my knee. I'm here, and back up. Tailbone, back heel, pubic bone, navel. From there, of course, there's a lot of other things you can work on, but this is the foundation. Good, connecting to Mula Bandha and Mini Uddiyana Bandha is the foundation of a practice. From there I'm going to reach forward, bend the knee, I'm going to reach up, drop my back knee, don't have to, it's a good option though, grab the big toe or my knee all the way up. Good, whatever option you want to take. Press my pelvis forward. Good, lengthen the pubic bone up towards the belly. Nice, foot behind me. Nice. Tailbone long, pubic bone lifting. Even in every single pose we're doing that. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Up dog, downward facing dog. We do the same on the left side. Left leg goes up, bend the knee, lift your pubic bone towards your navel. Good, keep lifting it in. You're going to transform how you do all these poses if we do this. Rise up. Nice. Tailbone down. The breathing cycle is always rotating this way on the inhale and on the exhale. Nice, so everything's moving in synergy. Back foot flat. Nice, warrior two. Front leg straightens, turn the toes. This time you can palms together or interlace your elbows or interlace your hands. Just taking the option this way. Nice, a bow forward and down. And you just breathe to do your best. You can also just grab the elbows there if that's a better option. Good, same thing, pubic bone lifting, tailbone lengthening. Nice, I release my hands, right hand down. Good, I turn the back toes out. Squat into my left leg. Nice, come back, square the feet off, switch hands. Reach up, turn my left toes out, squat. Beautiful. Back down again. Nice, I walk my hands forward. Drop the knee, interlace the fingers. A little reach over. Take down. Spin over. Palms together. Tuck the back toes. You can open the arms or whatever variation. Remember, tailbone back, pubic bone lifts. Again, it's not an aggressive action. It's very subtle, but it's very powerful. Nice, whoop. Nice, it's like, you know, every day. Where are we here? Warrior two. Whew. Straighten the leg. Square the feet off. Triangle. Hand down, hand up. Okay, it's just like every day putting $10, pounds, euros, whatever it is, into a little bank account, a piggy bank. Even if you're coming up for 50, it's $10 in there every day, and you put it in the bank every month, and you don't touch that account for 10 years, it becomes quite a lot of money, rather than spending that $10 every day. Nice. Good, nice. From there, reach up. Drop, easy twist. Drop the knee, grab the toe, or the other options you want. Good, foot behind you. Beautiful. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees, float. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Rise. Eagle pose, right arm under, just kind of flowing here now. Keep the eyes steady. Elbows high again. Tailbone drops towards the left heel. Pubic bone left. It's going to make you really strong and stable. Nice, open up. Airplane or warrior three if you want it. Woo! Whoa! Get my eyes steady. See how I go. Standing splits. Good. Bow the head down, reach up. Extend the toes, still the same breathing pattern. Feet together, we'll halfway lift. Fold. High mountain. Left side eagle. Nice, just flowing here now. And then just keep the technique, focusing on the technique. So we're moving from your being. Here we are. Pubic bone lifting. You can see it here. I lifted the pubic bone, lengthened the spine, tailbone to the back heel. Nice, hands down. Good. Fold. I just want to show you what it would look like there. You'd be here. So I'm lifting the pubic bone. Whoop. I'll put my hands down. I'm lifting the pubic bone under like this instead of this here. Here. But keep my chest long. Good. Feet together, fold forward. High mountain, breathe in. Samastihiti, breathing out. A little bit of back bending to finish off. Reach up with the arms, fold forward, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Drop to the knees. puppy pose. Just open the shoulders a little bit here. Chin down or forehead down. Nice. I've started my live online with home yoga again. I'm teaching Tuesday evening in Singapore, 6 o'clock on Tuesday evening in Singapore, 11 o'clock European time. 12 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. European time. And 11 a.m. Singapore time on a Saturday, 4 the time of the day I love. I love the early hours in the morning. It's just so beautiful, so stillness. I don't like missing it. Good, and then from there, downward facing dog. Step jump through, feet to hip width apart. Lift up, bridge pose. Nice. Yeah, and if you're a member at home or any class pass will get you on there. If you're not a member, that's okay. It's $22 per class or $99 for the whole month, unlimited. Okay, it's pretty good. I mean, it's about $8 a class if you do all the classes, or $22 for a drop-in. Nice, I think it's very competitive, and yeah, jump in there if you can. Nice, back down again. Knees in a little bit. Reach the hands up. Let's do a bridge or a wheel with your wheel here. Yeah, just make my way up, elbows in, shoulders down. Good, explore the pose. Do what you can. If it's too much, just do bridge. 3, 2, slowly back to the earth. I'm going to just draw the knees in a little bit here. Just rock from side to side. Happy baby if you can got it. If not, just keep a hold of the knees. Yeah. Woo. Good. I'll be back in Singapore very soon. If anyone's from Singapore, get back there on the 10th of February till early March, running some workshops and some classes. I will see you there. Good, nice. From there, I'm just going to draw the right knee and take a little supine twist. I'm going to move my hips to the middle and then reach the arm out and gaze over the right shoulder here. Good. Nice soft eyes, deep breathing. Nice, come back to center. Good, I'll do the left knee in this time. I'll lift my hips up with my right foot, move it to the middle, and then roll over. Good. My rotation on my left side, when I twist to my left, it's not much, but it's a little bit more restricted than it is to the right due to a rotation in my pelvis from many years ago. So it's fantastic to become aware of these things in your body, because they're definitely there, and then work with it. It brings a new dimension, a new purpose to the practice. It's phenomenal. Understanding our bodies. Okay, come back to center. Nice, soles of feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. Yeah, just before we go to Shavasana. Yeah, it brings a new dimension, understanding ourselves and knowing our strengths and knowing the things we're not so maybe sort of strong at, in the sense of, not in a negative way, but in a way that's we're maybe not meant to be doing it. You know, you're meant to be more in the physical, working physically, moving, rather than sitting down academically. Then you honour that part of the practice, or of your life. Nice. From there, Shavasana. Close the eyes. Good, just let the body relax here. Now the breathing pattern returns to natural breath. We let go of the ujjayi, or the lengthening tailbone, lifting pubic bone. We just relax the body now. Please stay here longer. So I'm going to roll over to the side and come up to a seat. My hands on my knees, close my eyes, find a moment's stillness here. Allow the ears to open. Nice, bring my hands to my heart. Namaste. Wow, thank you. Hopefully see you live online Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. You can see it at homeyoga.com. It's also my own website, blairhughes.com. Yeah, you can choose to jump in there, but you know, this 30-minute video that I share is just phenomenal. It's achievable and it's different each week, and you can learn from that. Also, my newsletter, I send one out each week. It's got a whole little part of yoga and, you know, development of ourselves and consciousness. Yeah, you can get on there. Any retreats that I'm running, workshops, or online and offline, I always release it on there as well as on my website. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy wherever you are. If you're in the snow, if you're in the sun, if you're in the cold, if you're at the ocean or in the mountains, wherever you are, just embrace it, enjoy it. If you're in the city, try and get out in a bit of nature whenever you can, weekend or whenever you can, or get into a park, get your shoes off, get your feet on the grass or the snow or wherever you are. And that's going to really enhance your well-being way beyond any supplement or medication you could ever dream of. Just getting your feet on the ground and connecting to something, you know, that's supporting you, me and everyone else. Namaste, thank you.